The three profit levers you can pull to scale your local business sales like clockwork in 2026. The three main problems. Let's start with that. You get some leads, then none. You spend on ads, but you can't tell if it is working fully. You book calls, but people don't show up. There are only three systems that consistently create predictable profit for local businesses, and I'm going to show you exactly how they work. So we'll touch on inconsistent lead flow, poor appointment setting plus no show problems, no clear marketing tracking or ROI. And in this guide, I'm going to give you the steps to avoid the most common mistakes. I'm also going to be sharing a few powerful tips and methods that almost nobody talks about. And at the end of this video, I will give you a couple of resources to scale more easily. Problem number one is inconsistent lead flow. The most local businesses rely on word of mouth or outdated strategies like flyers, content, etc., and outdated ads. Make random ads, get random results, boost random ads, and optimize random outcomes. So they get clients some weeks, then nothing the next. But with online traffic, it has been easier than ever. You pay, you pay using ads, you get a lot of site traffic, you get leads. And many think the ad or their service is the issue, but truly the main issue has been with your customer journey. A lot of the time you pay for customers to book an appointment. But in this day and age, the modern consumer doesn't want to buy from you because they have options. They like to shop around. They are wary about trying anything new. And if you follow what everyone else does in your industry from the ad, content, even landing pages, customers will be bored of seeing the same thing again and again, which makes you waste all of your money and then thinking why they do not work or why it didn't go that well. And the problem number two is no clear marketing tracking ROI. So local business owners often say, I tried ad before, but they didn't work out. And if you don't know where your leads came from or which campaign actually worked, every advertising dollar starts to feel like a gamble. And if you don't understand why something worked or didn't, you'll never feel confident in your marketing decisions. You'll always be second guessing your process because even a campaign that's almost profitable can turn into a winner if you know what to adjust and where to double down. When you treat ads like a slot machine, you're bound to burn through your budget. And that doesn't just waste money, it builds up doubt every single time. Meanwhile, you see your friends or competitors absolutely crushing their sales goals, and you can't help to wonder what they're doing differently. Getting high quality leads or booked appointments from ads is amazing, but it can also get really expensive. And that brings us to the next problem. Problem number three, poor conversions and follow up or appointment setting and no show problems. Getting hundreds and more leads is great, but it means nothing if it only turns to one paying customer, which is a increasingly prominent problem today. Now, in a perfect world, you acquire a lead for cheap and they book with you immediately. But with ad prices and more competition higher than ever, it is hard to acquire customers for quote unquote cheap. You need customers, and the ad platforms have you in a choke. The best way to increase bookings and profitability is in the follow-ups right now. Yes, you need traffic for you to your business, but you're able to get more profit by cheaper methods like automated follow-ups. Hint, it's SMS and email, and for advanced people, you can have setters. And this way, you'd be okay paying to get a customer if you knew they would make you 10 times what you spend over their lifetime. And that sounds amazing, right? So let's go to lever number one. Convert customers to potential clients using online meta ads on autopilot. So we all know you can hop on YouTube and learn how to run meta ads, and I'm not going to explain how you should run meta ads. There's no shortage of tutorials out there. But here's the thing, even with all of that information, hundreds of local businesses still waste money on ads that don't bring in real bookings or paying clients. And what I have understood is that it is mainly because they're using random tactics and not proven systems. There's no structure for crafting irresistible offers, adapting to seasonality. There's no structure for choosing the right ad objectives or keeping your customers coming back. And we will explore a couple of Meta's ad systems that can actually help you. So before we explore anything, you might wonder, do Facebook or Instagram ads even work anymore? And my answer is that the data shows us that Meta ads still work incredibly well, but only if you use it the right way. And before I show you some data, let's understand what ads in Meta are about. So Meta isn't about selling right away. It's about starting a conversation and grabbing someone's attention. So number one, a person scrolls and relaxes. You grab their attention and show other real people using your service. You speak to a specific audience with a specific problem. Those interested will listen and then they will click. What works right now are short, helpful videos, local stories, and clear offers that make people feel that you get them. And now here's some data. So Meta's daily active users are around 3 billion a day. Statista reported that 82% of consumers check Facebook or Instagram before visiting a local business in 2025. With the help of geo-targeting, small businesses see 3.4 times increase in click-through rate compared to non-targeted campaigns. Squarespace reported that 54% of consumers discover small businesses via social media, while 46% find them through search engines. So the number one mistake many local businesses make is targeting everyone instead of your 10% buyer type. And it's usually not the ads that fail, it's usually the strategy. So there is no clear goal. They run ads hoping something sticks instead of knowing exactly what they want: calls, leads, or appointments. They target the wrong audience. Ads get shown to everyone, anywhere, instead of the people who actually buy locally. There's no follow-up system, so leads come in, then vanish, and because there's no process to nurture them, they just leave. And the result means that money goes out, leads don't come in, and doubts build up, just like a lot of other people who think that ads just don't work for me. But the same $1,000 can double or triple results if you target the right people, craft the right message, and follow up fast. And this is where the viewer thumbs hover over the screen. With a irresistible offer, they'll be just hovering over the screen and thinking before even swiping next. So your ad suddenly makes them stop, not because it is loud, but because it feels like it was written for them. Most local offers say something on the lines of 20% off. That is nice, but it forgets that it only is for people who trust you, your brand, and those are people who are your loyal customers. But 99% of people are not your customers. So you are essentially wasting your budget if discounts and free things are all you promote, since 99% of viewers don't resonate with it. And here are the 4 secrets to a great offer that you can use to target everyone, which is the 99%. And it has 4 factors. It has the number one, the specificity of your offer, the urgency, the emotional appeal, and the lowered perceived risk. Here's one example that you can just look at. First 9 parents get $12 back to school haircut, plus free first day Brave sticker pack. This Friday only, book now, spots held for just 15 minutes. Make your child's first day extra special. At the beginning, first line, we used specificity. Then we had a lowered perceived risk. Then there was urgency inserted into this. And finally, as a CTA, there was an emotional appeal. Let's look at example number 2. This Friday only, first 5 cars get a full exterior ceramic coating for $299, normally $799, plus free rain repellent windshield treatment. Protect your car from scratches and rain. Book by 6 p.m. today with our expert luxury car technicians. Your car is in safe hands. So here you have urgency, then you have specificity, then you have an emotional appeal, and then you have the lowered perceived risk. The examples above here are way better than 20% off. This not only helps you provide clear value, but it lets you target with specific message for specific people. And this can get you more qualified people that never knew your business existed. With just one small change, you can target specific audiences and get them to click. It could completely change the way you run ads on Meta. Now, if you're wondering which type of Facebook ads actually work best for getting local leads or clients, my answer is Facebook lead ads. Why? Because they're built to collect information right inside Facebook and Instagram. A simple form autofills with their users' details, making it super easy for locals to sign up or inquire. Conversion rates may vary depending on your audience, offer, and ad quality. And if you're curious about the type of local ads that may work for you, here's a swipe file with proven ads that can help you scale your ad strategy. This you can find on the link below. You can just click on the link and sign up. It's completely for free. And in level 3, we'll discover how to 5 to 10x your shop rate with qualified leads. Next is the funnel that predictably delivers quality leads. And when sometimes you run an ad and nothing happens, the weird thing about this is that most local businesses know that their competitors are getting constant bookings. So it's not that they have leads problem, they have a system problem actually. And let me explain. So imagine someone scrolling through Facebook. They spot your ad, Maybe they think, that looks good. And then poof, they scroll right past it. And it's not because they're not interested. It's because they don't know what to do next. And that is where a simple funnel changes everything. So again, 99% of people in your local area are clueless about your business. So what can you do? And here is an example. You can first hit them with something useful, like grab my free list, 5 ways to stop a leaky roof before snow hits. And he goes, whoa, this person knows my pain. Next, shoot him with a quick video of you fixing Mrs. Johnson's exact same problem last month. Now he's nodding, okay, I trust this guy. He fixed Mrs. Johnson's roof. Finally, he just taps and picks a slot with you. He feels smart about the decision, and now you get a hot lead. This is how one funnel works, and if you have the right system, you can get high quality leads on autopilot with many of these. When you first launch a campaign, Facebook shows your ad to the people most likely to respond. Those see it, click it, maybe even buy a book. But after a while, those same people have already seen your ad. Some took action, others decided maybe later, and now Facebook is showing it to people who are less and less interested. And this makes your costs go up, your clicks go down, and it feels like your ads have stopped working. But it actually just ran out of ideas. And imagine, for example, handing out flyers on the same street every single day. The first few days, great, but after a week, everyone's either taken one or ignored you. Same thing with ads. And this is how you can actually fix it. So you refresh your creatives, change your image, your hook, even the headline. Keep it interesting so that the algorithm keeps finding new people to show it to. It's the same funnel, same ad, slightly different, and the same customer journey, but all with slightly different messagings, creatives, and even offer. This is a bonus slide, so how to not let meta ads burn your budget overnight. And here's a video, so I have attached a video in the link. It is going to help explain how you can prevent Meta from burning your budget without your knowledge. And I expose some of the methods Meta uses to make you spend more than you should and how you can prevent it. A couple of things I talk about there is how they have gamified each experience to nudge you to spend more than you should. And a couple examples I talk about are the default Advantage Plus campaigns, Meta's AI and how it works, the optimization score, their creative enhancement, and this is important if you're either starting out or even scaling. So you can click the button below and check in the description. Now that you know how to attract people online, let's talk about how to get found by people who are already searching for you and ready to buy. And this brings us to level 3. Get found instantly with Google. Local intent equals instant buyers. So before I speak about Google Ads, the opposite is SEO or ranking organically. I want to clarify a couple of things before we continue. So SEO is great for long-term visibility, but it is slow. So while you're waiting months or even years to improve your ranking, competitors using Google Ads are already showing up instantly and capturing leads that could have been yours. In fact, the top 4 spots on most search pages are ads, and about 65% of users click on them before scrolling down. So in your Google Ads, when someone searches emergency plumber near me or best dentist in your city, your ad can appear above all organic results. Paid ads capture up to 65% more clicks than organic results. Ad converts about 35% better by targeting hot leads. With Google's network reaching over 90% of users globally, ads give instant visibility in more places, and ads provide detailed, actionable metrics that you can improve on daily. Before we make ads, you need to fix your setup, and the foundation starts with 3 things. Having a clear goal of what you want, calls, bookings, or walk-ins. Have the right audience. Who are you talking to and what are they searching? Have your tracking. Know which ads are working and which are not working. And before we speak about ads, let's understand how Google ranks your local business. So Google Ads is a PPC, paid per click platform. It is very specific and you only pay when a user actually clicks on your ad. The two-pillar Google ranks any business is based on relevancy and trust. Google is all about giving users the best experience possible. If it decides your business isn't relevant to what people are searching for or doesn't seem trustworthy, it will increase your costs, reduce your viewers, and make it difficult for you to rank. And I will show you exactly how you can make sure your business earns both Google's trust and visibility. The good news is that in Google Ads, the highest bid doesn't always win. This is because Google uses a formula to calculate the winner, number one position, which is max CPC bid times quality score equals ad ranking. The reason Google uses this formula is because their goal is to match highly relevant ads and websites to the search query of the customer. And when it comes to winning Google Ads auction, the single most important thing is your ad rank. It's not just about how much you bid, though that also matters, but let's see what other factors or things affect your ranking. So it could also be your bid, whether you cap it with max CPC or let smart bidding chase conversions. That means if Google sees you can win the bid, they will often nudge just 1 cent above your rival to snatch the spot. How well your ad matches the search query is another factor. How tightly your landing page aligns with the ad. The historical click-through rate of your ad. This shows that people actually want it. The competitiveness of the ad auction. For example, in some cases, lawyers would spend up to $200 per lead. New AI signals weigh the searcher's context and how your ad set, headline, images, etc. are expected to perform. What are the 3 campaigns to use? There are 3 main types of campaigns that we will be using to grow our local services-based business, and they are search, Performance Max, and display. Because most people will be doing search ads, and that is the foundation of Google Ads, let's focus on search ads. Selecting the right keyword for search ads. So search ads are text ads. You are targeting intent of the customer through keywords. The more specific the keyword, the more targeted you are. In search ads, you can always optimize your keyword, audience, and ad copy. Get your keyword research wrong and your ideal customer will skip you. So if you want your ads to pop up exactly when your ideal customer is searching and ready to buy, get the right keyword and your ad will reach the right people that click, book, and make every dollar count. And if you skip the step, your ad end up showing to the wrong people and letting your competitors scoop up the clicks you could have had instead. So get your keyword right, then pair them up with good ads, smart landing pages, and proper bidding, and you've got a campaign that pulls in hot leads. So I use Google Keywords Planner for 3 main reasons. Number 1, you can discover what your customers are actually typing in Google. It helps uncover the exact phrases they use so your ads and landing pages speak their language. Number 2, you can see how popular each keyword really is. You get real search volume data helping you focus on terms that bring traffic and ready to act buyers, not just browsers. Number 3, you can target the right location down to the city. You can filter by region so your budget hits your local market, reaching people where business actually matters. It's simple, powerful, and it keeps your campaign on spot from day one. So here's how to use it effectively. Number 1, start with your core service. Type in a few keywords or phrases tied to what your offer, and your keyword planner instantly serves you real keyword ideas your customers are actually searching for. Number 2, check the search volume. See how many people search each term monthly. Focus on keywords with solid volume but low competition. That's your sweet spot for maximum ROI. Number 3, zoom in on your local area. Filter by city or region to uncover exactly what your local customers are typing. This keeps your ads laser focused, outranking competitors and driving foot traffic or local leads. Number 4, prioritize high intent keywords. Look for terms that scream, I'm ready to buy. These are the ones proven to convert people into customers. So do this right and your ads will show up for the right people at the right time in the right place. So here's a secret, and here's a simple move almost no business does. So buy Google Ads for your own name in every variation. Your business review, your business pricing, your business competitors. It takes about 30 to 40 minutes to set up and costs almost nothing. And why does it work? When you control branded search terms, you get higher click-through rates and lower cost than generic keywords. These are already warm prospects, so your return on ad spend is usually high on these. And the secret is that you just don't send them to your homepage. You send them to a landing page with an offer. Someone Googling your name wants to evaluate you, so give them something to act on or be excited about. Always send them to a dedicated landing page, and here's why it works. It keeps your message focused on one audience. You control exactly what they see and click. It boosts conversions and trust, and Google often rewards you with lower ad costs. Building one is easy. You can use tools like ClickFunnels, unbounce, lead pages, system, and you can make amazing looking landing pages with great offers. Better profile means less Google ad spend. So if you want to show up higher on Google and get more leads without spending more in ads, it all starts with your profile. When Google sees a complete optimized profile, it's more likely to put you in front of ready to buy customers. And here's how to make that happen in 4 simple steps. Number 1, use an exact match business name. If possible, include keywords in your name. It helps Google see you as the most relevant choice. Number 2, use keywords naturally. Write your main service and location in your description naturally. No keyword stuffing is needed here. Number 3, fill out every section. Don't skip fields. A complete profile, name, hours, categories, etc. gets rewarded with better visibility. Number 4, add services and products. List them clearly and linked to your website or landing page. It helps both Google and your customers find you faster. So, what are the 3 mistakes 90% of local businesses make with Google Ads? So, the first mistake is sending them to the homepage. A homepage is full of distractions. Send traffic to a landing page instead that matches your ad. One goal, one button, one clear solution. Mistake number 2 is targeting too wide. If your ad shows to people miles away who'll never visit or call, that's wasted clicks and money. So use geo targeting and be more specific. Mistake number 3 is setting it and forgetting it. Ads need improving daily. Check what's working every week, including keywords, headlines, placements of ads, the creatives, and adjust. Small changes can often double results. And for those who stayed this far, here are 2 couple bonus points. Bonus number 1, Facebook versus Google Ads. Which one wins for local marketing? And my answer is that both can work, but it also depends on which one fits your goals right now. Google Ads brings you people who are actively looking for your offer. Someone searching roof repair near me isn't browsing or scrolling social media. They're ready to buy and are interested. That's intent-based marketing. Facebook ads, on the other hand, grabs attention. You're showing up while people scroll, maybe sipping coffee. They weren't looking for your service, but your offer caught their eye. And that's attention-based marketing. So as long as you know which type of lead or person you're after, they can both work. Bonus number 2, finding winner Google and Meta ads from day one. When you're starting out, it's easy to feel lost and it sometimes may feel like you're guessing. But there's a thing called Google Ads Library and Facebook Ads Library. It is where you can see your competitor ads and what is working for them right now. If they're running ads right now, it's usually because those ads are working. And all you have to do is get inspiration from those ads. The goal is not to copy them because they're probably dominating the market for that ad type. The goal is to model their success, their headline structure, copy structure, and even landing page structure. How can you model it to make it work better for you? And this is how you can find winners from day one. At this point, your ads are bringing in consistent leads, but leads alone don't pay the bill. So let's fix the final and most expensive gap, turning leads into booked appointments and sales. Lever number 3, turn leads into appointments and appointments into revenue. Effective lead nurture is one of the things that makes the biggest difference in return on your marketing. Without reaching out to leads on a regular basis, you're losing half of your customers. And here are 4 key paths to getting your leads to show up: speed, volume, personalization, and availability. Speed is how fast you call the lead who is interested or how fast you message the lead who is interested. And studies have shown that if you do not contact a lead within 5 minutes of them signing up, you have reduced your chances by around 400% to either qualify them or make them show up. Volume. The volume of attempts to reach out to them often leads to a response. Many times you will catch them, but it is important to note that majority of the sales and qualifications happen within 1 to 4 days. This is where they will still remember you and are interested, but after 1 to 4 days, it will get way harder to bring them back because they might have gone with someone else or they probably changed their mind. Excluding long-term nurturing, but reaching out to them regularly within 1 to 4 days will tend to do 80% of your work. Personalization. The goal here is to get them to know you and that they are speaking with a real human. And this is where you can introduce yourself as an expert. A couple ways to do this is by sending voicemails, videos, gifts, and any other ways you could communicate, just like you would communicate it with your friend. Availability. Without availability, the other points above do not work. So this is where you can maximize your appointments by being available for your leads to visit you or speak with you. And if you have spots taken, for example, a method you can use is to double book your time slot. Since around only 30 to 50% tend to show up, your risk is minimal compared to your gains. Once the above is fixed, there are a couple ways to qualify leads. But we will focus on the two main methods that 90% of businesses use. Number one is your landing page. This is where a lead fills out a contact form, a quote form, or a multi-step survey that asks basic questions like name, phone, email, what services they're interested in, and etc. Number two is appointment setting. This is where a human, setter, SDR, or a sales rep contacts the lead by phone, text, or DM to confirm interest and urgency, see if they're the right fit, and book them into your calendar. Just using those two will increase your lead qualification by 80%. This way, you can start focusing on your business instead of stressing over who's qualified or not. How to track your calls to measure results. So there are a couple ways you can track your calls, but the best method is to use already existing software that can help you with that. One example is CallRail. This is where you connect your number and integrate it with Google Ads, Facebook, and even your landing page. It will help track and manage your calls from one place, helping you understand why some people did not show up and why others did. And this is where having a CRM is useful. A CRM keeps track of your customers and what stages they are along the journey. It remembers every detail you forget. That means you know who was called, who to follow up with, who is your most loyal customer, and where they all came from. A couple CRM tools include Go High Level, Close, or HubSpot, the conversion system that gets you booked consistently. So before a lead walks through the door, they would have seen your ad copy and given the details to be contacted. Next, you contact the lead, and this is where your first sentence should position yourself to make the biggest impact. A simple line like, "Did you hear about us in local news?" Or "It is $100 just to book a consultation and you get it for free. Make sure not to lie," can dramatically increase their attention. This psychological trick immediately puts you as a trustworthy and higher status source. And to make it even better, have a list of testimonials ready for your prospects to see or watch, where they can envision themselves in that situation. This would be ideal while they are still learning about you and while they are planning their visit. Finally, once a lead walks in, guide them through a quick pain-based questionnaire, help them connect the dots between where they are right now and where they want to be. Just doing those will get your leads to book and show up. How to stop no-shows before they happen. So there are two methods to stop no-shows. One is by personalization and the other one is by prepay appointment booking. Personalization often increases show-up rate because they like and trust you and they know you are a person on the other side. And personalization tends to make you stand out from the crowd. It could either be a video, voicemail, SMS, or anything else to show that you are a human. Prepaid appointments. So prepaid appointments help secure a spot for your leads by requiring them to pay a deposit upfront. This usually can increase your show-up rates by at least 2 to 4 times. And by using both of these methods effectively, you could see your show-up rates go up by at least 400% more if done correctly. So once you connect all these three hacks, Meta Ads, Google Ads, plus a follow-up system, you'll never have to wait for low-quality leads that don't show up again. You'll have a predictable system that brings clients every week. And here's a final bonus slide. So for those who reached the end, here's a final slide of an email tool you can use, plus 12 proven email templates that you can use as inspiration to keep customers wanting more of your services. And this will also be in the link below. You just have to sign up and you'll get access to this completely for free. How can I help? If you want us to implement this entire system for you and you want any support to achieve your local business goals, just click on the link below and you can contact us and we'll be able to have a quick discussion of whether this would be something that could help you out or not. But other than that, I hope this was useful and I'll see you next time.